Hey, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to talk about what happened to Fable. Now, odds are if you clicked on this video, you know of the Fable games, or have played the Fable games, or just know of the Fable franchise, and are curious to find out what happened to it. Now, to answer the question what happened to Fable, and what happened to Fable, is that the company that made the Fable games, known as Lionhead Studios, was shut down in 2016. And sadly, that also caused what at the time was the next Fable game, known as Fable Legends, to not be released, and to essentially be cancelled. Now, the reason why Lionhead Studios shut down is because the company that owned it, known as Microsoft, decided to shut it down. And the reason why Microsoft decided to shut Lionhead Studios down is that when Lionhead Studios was open, nobody wanted to work on the $75 million project known as Fable Legends, which was supposed to be the next upcoming Fable title that was supposed to be released in 2017. Now, in an article by Polygon a while back when basically this happened, it says this: Fable Legends, Lionhead Studios' free-to-play online game, was a controversial project nobody wanted to work on. According to Eurogamer, in a detailed report on the studio's closure, the site spoke with several sources close to the company, detailing in depth how the project contributed to Lionhead's downfall and kept it from making Fable 4. Microsoft, Lionhead's parent company, spent $75 million on Fable Legends before ultimately cutting the cord. A source familiar with the project told Eurogamer that Lionhead knew internally that the game wasn't incredibly fun and lacked features that a free-to-play game should have. Still, Fable Legends continued on in development even though some staffers expressed disinterest in the MMO. An open beta was set to begin this spring following several delays and a closed test period. People were happy that Legend was coming to a close. One source told Eurogamer, "We never really expected Legends to last a long time, but we never expected them to cancel it." Now guys, the article goes on to say that Fable Legends was cancelled due to high production cost and lack of player interest, which ultimately led Lionhead Studios to be closed down by Microsoft. Now guys, I can understand why Lionhead Studios was shut down and why Microsoft sort of shut them down. And that was because if Fable Legends was a $75 million project no one wanted to work on, and it had lack of player interest, odds are Microsoft seen that and thought they were going to hemorrhage and lose a bunch of money, so they just decided to shut the project down before it even seen the light of day, or before it was even released. And they figured the way to save money from all that time into the project was probably most likely to shut down Lionhead Studios completely. However, many video game companies did line up to buy Lionhead Studios. However, Microsoft did not want to sell. And I found an article that summarizes this situation pretty well, and keep in mind this also was published a while ago when all this stuff was first happening, and here's what it says. There are some new rumors circulating about why Microsoft chose to close Lionhead Studios last month. Now keep in mind, last month this happened a while ago. The latest rumor suggests that although other companies wanted to buy Lionhead and take it off Microsoft's hands, the latter did not want to give up licensing rights for the Fable franchise. Kotaku, I believe that's how you say it, UK reports that multiple resources have confirmed this story, stating that Lionhead actually had several potential buyers wanting to purchase the studio and keep it open, which is pretty normal for a studio under threat of closure. These buyers were reportedly big names in the video game publishing industry too, and some had even filed letters of intent, meaning that one of them could have saved Lionhead. So guys, there you have it, and I think that's going to do it for this video. In conclusion, what happened to Fable is that the studio who created Fable, Lionhead Studios, was closed down by Microsoft, and the one Fable game in production at the time, known as Fable Legends, was cancelled. And I looked online, and even till this day, even like a year, almost 2 years later, Fable is still owned by Microsoft, and I don't see them selling the rights anytime soon. So I don't expect we'll ever see another Fable RPG sort of open world type game. However, there is a new Fable game out right now, and it is called Fable Fortune. But it's an online card / board game type thing. But it's not really that open world RPG type Fable we all know and love. Anyways guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. I hope you did learn something out of it. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, as it really does help the channel grow. If you guys did enjoy this video and you did enjoy me, I live stream almost every day to YouTube. So if you guys want to come check out my live streams, I would love to talk with each and every single one of you in there, and you know, talk about Fable and stuff like that. Anyways, I love each and every single one of you. I hope to see you guys right back here in the next video. But until then, remember to stay freaky.